Hi, my name is Joanne Peters. I'm a partner at the law firm Isaac Brandt, Ledman and Teeter. Just want to talk to you briefly today about social networking. Incredibly hot topic as I am presenting this video. The movie Social Network is hitting theaters or about to hit theaters. As an employer, what should your policies be about employee use of social networking sites? It's an emerging discussion, but it's something you definitely need to think about. Let me give you a real-life example. The real-life example is a case of Derek versus the Metro Government of Nashville and Davidson County in Tennessee. That's a case out of 2007. And in that case, the plaintiff, Derek, sued and said that she was discriminated against and retaliated against by her employer. To support her claims of discrimination and retaliation, she pulled up her boss's social network page on a social network known as blackplanet.com, and she presented to the court copies of the pages showing that her boss had said these things, and I'm going to read them now to make sure I get the quotes right. The first one is, "What is wrong with women these days?" The second quote was, "Chicks seem to have more issues these days than Jet magazine and keep up more drama than daytime television and Jerry Springer combined." Again, Derek presented these to try to show that she was being discriminated against as a woman. So this case brings us to the heart of this issue, is what should employers do in terms of policies about employee use of social networking sites. Some suggested policies, and we'd be happy to work with you to develop a final policy, but for now some suggested policies would include prohibiting your employees from defaming persons by name or implication when your employees are using social network sites. Prohibiting your employees from harassing or engaging in other offensive or inappropriate conduct on social network sites. And perhaps you want to block or filter social networking sites during working hours. You may want to prohibit the use of social network sites at all during working hours, or perhaps prohibit your employees from friending your customers or following your customers on Twitter or vice versa. You may want to try to reach out and control some of those out of the office interactions between your customers or your clients and your employees. You would want to include in your policies that you have about social networking for employees that any violation of the policies could result in discipline up to and including termination. You also, as an employer, may want to think about whether you want to monitor an employee's use of social networking. Do you want to have a policy where every so many months you go and check to see what employees are posting? These are hard questions to answer, but keep this in mind. If you choose to monitor employees' social network sites, you may learn things you don't want to know, perhaps about an employee's serious illness, which might trigger some requirements or actions you may need to take under federal laws. If you do monitor, though, you might find out about employees' problems or particularly habits that may be interfering with their work, or maybe things that you don't want representative of your company, and it may lead you to take a disciplinary action that is much needed. Just a few things to keep in mind. Again, ever emerging discussion about what should employers do about social networking. At Isaac Brandt, we're here to help you wade your way through all that and get a policy in place. So give us a call.